probably an hour and a quarter from Whitby.
Outward Academy. Got an academy up there.
They've got quite a few actually in England. Yeah.
They've got one, it's in Thornaby, an Outward Academy.
Right.
And what's the plan for this weekend then?
Good question. Well, it's Tuesday today, so at one point I thought I might try to go to Whitby, but I don't know. I think because last weekend I didn't go to Whitby, stayed here. But I don't know. I mean, I haven't got any major. Well, I haven't met Simon yet for a game of pool. We still haven't done it yet. So we were going to try and do it at some point. But as it's getting nearer Christmas, he might be busy. He might be doing other things.
Yeah.
I'll have to get in touch with him and see if, what his plans are himself. If he's busy or if he's doing anything. He still lives in Scarborough.
Yeah, you mentioned to me he couldn't get the house or flat where he was
yeah.
so yeah.
So I'll have to get in touch and see what he fancies doing. He didn't come through here this weekend. Because he sort of said, Chelsea are playing. I don't have anywhere to watch it. So I thought, why has he said that? So I said, you're welcome to come here. And then he said, thank you, but I just feel like stopping at home. So I still sort of sent him a message. And well, I don't know. I'll see what he's doing, and how I'm doing myself. Because like I said, I had two difficult days, and hopefully I'll improve. I'm still trying to keep moving. Like when I was busy trying to sort things out for the house, I was doing quite well despite standing up longer and things like that. So I am trying to still keep moving. Do you know what I mean? Keep being busy.
Yeah.
Hoping that maybe is helping me, as well.
Well, it is, James. You might not see it, but as long as you can keep mobile, even though the pain is there, but if you can keep mobile, it's helping. Anything what you can do. Problem is when you are in pain and also you can't move. Like for example, when you have these spasms on your back, and then you say it sets for 2-3 weeks. So even though if it's hurting, but as long as you can keep moving, that is already like a little progress what we make.
Yeah.
But of course, we want to make more. We don't want just to be, it's not hurting as bad anymore, so it's okay. No, it needs to be a way greater.
There's not as much sport on at the moment that I'm interested in. There has been, but it's international football.
Yeah.
And it's like England against Albania. And we've already qualified, I think, for the World Cup now.
Okay.
So it's not the most exciting set of fixtures. So the tennis there's a tournament on at the moment, but then this is the last one of the year, really. So there's less for me to watch in that way. And I think we've watched a lot of series on TV and films. So, I just don't know really. I mean, with work, it's been quite busy.
So how many classes do you do a day now then?
It's between 25 and 30 in a week.
Lessons?
Yeah, lessons for 1 hour each. So it's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
No, I did more in the past. Obviously silly numbers of hours in the past. But I'm quite happy with what I'm doing now. Yeah. just need to pay the bills and be happy.
Well, yeah.
You know, that's all I want.
Yeah.
So
Well, same here, James. Like when people ask me sometimes, so what do you want for your future? Me, just want to make sure I pay my bills and life goes on. I don't make like huge plans for the future, you know.
mm,
I say, oh well, yeah, but you need to be prepared for the future. Ah, yeah, if I stop doing my cold today, I can do the massage. If I cannot do the massage, I'll just work on my chili oil. I can always go
yeah,
do something else. But I just don't want to kill myself like I used to
no,
do anymore, you know.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're bound to. We need to do what me and my mum are wanting to do is a bit more exercise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I know it's rained quite a bit today, but we have been out and we've tried to recover after and come back. But we'd like to get to a point where we can maybe go for a walk, you know. So that's on our radar. So we'd like to, or we might just drive somewhere and take a flask of coffee,
Mm-hmm.
even if we just walk to the end of the road and back, you know.
Yeah, but it's something already, yeah.
Just getting out, you know, and trying to do a tiny walk and, you know, just whatever we can that day. That's the aim. So that's what we'd like to do, and then maybe watch a film or something,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and get into a new series on TV and play cards and spend time together.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
Play Wordle.
yeah. And I've got, if I go over to Whitby, I could try and meet my friends, play pool. It's and maybe we could go for a walk, see the sea, you know, with
Mm-hmm.
my mum, and then come back here, and we're coming here for Christmas. So it's all nice things, you know. It's just a case of trying to get going in the morning better.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So
But your back has been have like this bad spasm for some time now.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, I try to avoid like in the morning. That's when it's most likely to happen.
Yeah.
So. I mean, with the house, we've done so many things, you know. The wardrobes are going to come in January,
Mm-hmm.
and the light fittings. I phoned the electrician, and he says he'll get in touch next week, and he'll either do it either next week or the week after, he thinks.
Okay.
So that's nice.
Well.
Yeah. So it's a nice, like, to have less of that to do now, just to try and enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, things. So is Max still enjoying school?
Oh yeah. So he invite one of his friends, this little girl home. Her parents live in the neighborhood, so I got home before they got back home from school, and then once she gets inside, she says, "Max invite Eva," and I was like, "Oh God, you know." Don't get me wrong, she's a really nice girl, but she does such a mess when she comes. She goes, "Oh, I like this," and then she just started throwing things here and then, and like, oh boy. And then one day, I just said to Max something like, "You know, I like your friend. I like when you guys are playing, but I don't like when she leaves mess behind." And then I'm just walking with him. No, Uzi was walking with him out of the school with Eva and her mother. And then he looks at them. "Oh, my dad does not like when you come to my house and make a mess." No, it was just sensitive. He didn't know what to say. And he said, "Max, you don't say this kind of things. It's between you and I. You don't tell people that." "Yeah, but she will not make a mess anymore. Can she come again?" I said, "Yes, Max. Of course she can come anytime she wants. It's just." So then they realize we need to be really
The worst bit is
careful.
when you start seeing her mother making a mess and you think, oh.
Yeah, that's a hard way. Yeah, there's a lady which I go to see her every Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
It's a person that been for many years now, and she had a hip replacement, but in her case, she's deteriorating very fast.
Mm.
And her husband had like 4 strokes in this past 2 years. So they are both not doing much. They were like both farmers, very active. And then I think I was going to London. My boss was out on holiday. And then she messaged him, or her daughter messaged saying she want to stop the massage for a little bit because she's not very well. She's quite poorly.
Mm.
And I said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. And I was expecting that would happen because what happened was she was on so many tablets, so many medications they gave to her in the hospital. They took out all of the medications and they told her, look, we're gonna give you one injection, which is gonna kill all your pain. And that injection you take only once a year. And since the day when she had the injection, her husband said she's been deteriorating day after day. And then he says she'll never have that again because she was like the posture was getting better, she was getting more mobile, she was getting more active, and then suddenly, straight after the injection, she's just not being herself anymore.
Mm.
So now she asked if she can stop for the massage for the bit. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And I don't even think she's gonna get back to it, to be honest with you. I hope she will improve. I hope the injection will do something. But the side effects that injection is giving to her now is not great.
Mm.
But I think she was taking like between 12 to 15 pills every day. And then they said, well, one injection here will do the same effect of all of these tablets what you're taking now. And she went for it, and then that's the result.
Yeah.
I seem to have I feel as though I've lost my spark.
Your confidence as well.
Mm.
But when she walks up the stairs, she swings her legs slightly to the side to try and help lift. The only way she can lift the
Because
leg.
what the surgeon said to me,
Yeah.
when you sort of your hips gone, you tend to it affects your knee as well, he said.
Mm.
So when you have a new hip, he said they'll have straightened the hip, straightened the leg, but my knee still is working like it's got to learn to move forward.
Okay.
That's what
That's why they said
because he
it's
said
moving to the side.
when you've got problems with your hip affects your knee the way when you're walking.
Yeah.
So I tend when I'm sort of trying to bend my leg, I can feel it going a bit to the side when I'm going up the stairs, and I'm trying to keep it forward because he said you're going to have to retrain your knee.
I mean, I think it sounds like, if that's true, right, first of all, right, assuming it's true, probably is.
Well, he was connecting the hip and the knee.
Yeah, but to me, that sounds like you could do with having some proper specialised physio and improve